All right, and welcome to the Why Aren't We Virgins podcast. My name is Jeremy, a.k.a. Stache Daddy. We have our friend Joe here, a.k.a. Shifty.
Yay!
And we have Josh, a.k.a. The Juice.
Yeah.
So, fellas.
The juice is loose.
The juice is always loose.
Not today. The juice is fucking packed in the back of a car at this point.
So, fellas, let's go over our last week. How's everything been? What you been up to?
Joe, take us away.
I've been working like a madman because last week was very, very busy. It's like a blur. I'm having Vietnam flashbacks.
Fortunate Son's playing in the background.
Helicopters whirring by.
There's fucking... All I smell is burning flesh and sadness. Gunpowder.
That's not a daily occurrence for you?
Oh, no.
Wake up to that every morning.
I wake up to that every morning. You
What
just
about-
have someone burning, like, have bacon next to your bed sizzling.
Yeah.
Like,
Every morning I break my arms. Every night I break my legs. And then before bed I wait for my heart attacks to put me to sleep.
I need my heart attacks to get to sleep.
Josh, what about you?
Are you guys ready to hear the most boring thing ever said by a human being?
Yes, I wanted to put me to sleep.
Because of work, I've gotten real into spreadsheets.
Oh no! Oh no!
But it's
We lost.
But here's the worst part. It's relatable. Because I'm the same way, dude.
I want to make a spreadsheet for parts of my life right now.
Oh
Like, I got a
my
bunch of
God.
shit on my list to watch and play. I'm like, I'm going to make a spreadsheet for
Dude,
that.
it's such a useful task. I've done the same thing for finances. I've tried to do the same thing for scheduling. It's like, there's almost just, I don't know, there's like a puzzle solving aspect
It's a
to it.
puzzle. It's soothing. It's like, ooh, I could color code this bitch.
Dude, yeah, see? Dude, you can even use like equations in certain cells to actually, so when that are attached to other cells. So if you need to do math automatically without actually having to think, you could say this cell minus this cell equals this. And then you just plug in the information.
Yeah.
This is the nerdiest conversation I've ever
As I said, this is the most
We talk
boring
about-
thing I've ever said.
We talk about movies and video games.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna be a good friend, and I'm just gonna stand behind you with like a wiffle ball bat, and anytime you like go, oh, I'm gonna write a spreadsheet for this, I'm just gonna start beating the back of your head, going, no, no, no.
You know what,
I wanna.
You know what's a good way to track how many times he hits you?
Spreadsheet. We could keep track of how many bats he breaks. Let's get into this.
This force was stronger on the third hit today. He must have had more aggression.
How about you?
Just a lot of working. A bit of studying for this next topic we're kind of going to come into here. And just trying to find some free time to kick back, relax, and, enjoy life a little bit, which doesn't come as often. So,
Well, before we get into the next topic, what else have you guys been doing, like leisure-wise? Any movies, any video games? What you been getting into?
Ooh, right.
I was trying to beat you in achievements, so I was playing Katamari Reroll until they took it off Xbox Game Pass.
We've been over this a million times. You can't beat me. I have an issue. I have a problem with my brain tubes that I just have to beat everybody.
I don't even think that's a flex.
It's
That's not even a flex, that's just accurate.
That's just an accurate statement.
Thanks to cry for help somewhere.
Oh yes, most definitely. Please stop me.
I have an issue.
Somebody beat me so I can say, all right, I'm out.
All right, Joe,
I'm an
break
80s
hands.
man. I'm going to beat you until you have detached retinas.
It'll stop me.
Break his hands.
So Katamari for you. Any movies?
I watched Bullet Train, and it was amazing, and I might try to convince one of you to go with me to see it again, because I liked it that much.
We'll hit breakfast and we'll go see Bullet Train today. Jeremy, you're up.
Honestly, with the limited amount of time I have, I've been watching a little bit of The Boys. Before bed, I'll get my anime fixation in, and I've been rewatching like Jujutsu Kaisen because I think it's a really good anime.
Have you watched Tokyo Revengers yet?
I have not. But that's the one about the high school gang, right?
Yeah, shout out to Brian, who introduced me that while he was here on vacation. It's actually really good.
I just find the high school tropes in anime to be so strange, and I don't know why. It's like such a prevalent
I
category.
really feel like the anime version of high school is like the Japanese idyllic version of high school.
Right.
It's not what actually happens there.
No.
Because
what happens
there's,
there
like,
is
people
studying.
Just like, oh my god, I have 6 women falling in love with me. It's like, no, that's...
Oh, wait, you're going the harem route.
That's like a writer.
What animes are you
going,
watching?
Like,
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
think
say,
that's
you think
called
you just,
hentai.
I think you just revealed what your watch list is.
oh, man.
Wait, can we make a spreadsheet for what videos you're gonna hit?
If there's not octopus in it, I'm not interested.
Oh, my God.
I'm a squid man.
I'm a squid man.
This guy's a squidoosy, and this guy likes octopussy.
Murder.
Jesus Christ. And with that interesting segue, we're going to get into our topic for the day, which is
You
Mortal
didn't ask me what
Kombat.
I've been playing. Just keep going.
Mortal Kombat Mortal Kombat guest characters. Not new or not old ones, not ones that have already been in the game. New characters that we think should be implemented. Now, this can be ranged from anything from different cinema, other video games, other fighting games, movie monsters that we've seen, hell, even joke characters, things that we would think would be absolutely hilarious and add a real spice to Mortal Kombat, because we're at what? We're at 12 now. That's going to be coming out next, right?
12.
It hasn't been announced, I don't
But
think.
it
But
will.
yeah, it would be
It's
12.
assumingly it's going to be 12.
12 or like Revelations.
Yeah, and what's going to happen, and what they've been doing is, I think they've been making the brutalities or the fatalities so much more graphic, because I think they have to keep upping the ante with each game.
And the games are aging like fine wine.
Exactly. So I think an introduction into certain media with certain characters from other forms of media would be a great segue and kind of refreshing the game a little bit, since they kind of dipped their toe into that with 11. You know, using Rambo and like RoboCop and Terminator.
Well, before that, in 10, they used Alien and Predator and some
Yep.
slashers.
Yep.
9 was Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, honestly, before we even get started, I think there was, if I remember, what Mortal Kombat game was it where you got to create your own character?
That was 8, Armageddon, which...
It was okay.
It was great because it included, if I recall, literally every single character in the entire Mortal Kombat universe
did.
that was once playable. So, like, that one weird girl from the TV show, like Serena or whatever, they threw her in.
Right. I think that's a good concept that they could have gone back to. I think Armageddon is widely received to be like a fun version of the game where you had different options.
Was Armageddon also the one that they had Mortal Kombat kart?
It had Mortal Kombat Kart, yes, which was...
It's so good.
It was awful, and I loved it.
There was also is it Deadly Alliance? The Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance?
That is a
There
good
was a Deadly Alliance, but the one that has the best was, I believe it was... What was the one after Deadly Alliance?
I'd have to...
Well, either way, it had the best minigame, chess combat,
Oh, yeah.
which...
it did have chess combat.
horrible idea, but I loved that as well.
Right. I think there are different ways that they could refresh the game with different concepts, especially character creation. I think giving the player the chance to make their own character with their own style, their own personality, their own fighting style would be fucking fantastic.
I mean, they kind of did that with... They didn't, but they kind of did that with the newest one where you could build your own move sets and, like, finishers combos.
But I think for, like, tournaments, there's a set thing.
No, yeah,
so
you have
can't
to use
really...
the defaults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I'm down for character creation and all that, because that's just fun and it adds replayability.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But, I mean, how much X dollars does that tack on to the final product? And testing, and it's...
I mean, they've done it in the past though.
Yeah, but how much money did that add to the production?
I mean, you gotta also think they've been more and more successful with each game over the coming years, right? Mortal Kombat's reach has gotten farther and farther reaching.
All I know is that an Armageddon is another possibility, because, I mean, 9, 10, and 11, 9 was a reboot. It ran through all the other games, basically, and said, here we go.
Yeah.
And it restarted the series, so who knows? The sky's the limit. With Ed Boon trolling people on Twitter, who knows what's going to happen?
Well,
Being like,
now there's
guess
like,
what character we're putting in next? Ha! I lied.
yeah, well now there's also the aspect of Titans that go above the Elder Gods. Like, it's almost like we're going into like a Greek mythology type of scenario, you know what I mean? I think it's in Scorpion's ending when he beats Kronika, he literally hunts down all the other Titans and murders them.
Well, that does sound like a baller thing for Scorpion to do, but
Sounds exactly what Scorpion would do.
with 11, though, I didn't like the new characters they added for the most part. I mean, there were good characters added in 10, but Kronika, you can't even play as. like her daughter, I can't remember her name. I never played as her. I don't like
the
her.
God of Life, I think it was.
Whatever it was, and then you got that big dude that like stops time and turns to stone or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
I heard he's a great play, but he's not my play style.
Right. All right. Without further ado, I think we should get into our list, gentlemen.
All right, as the resident Mortal Kombat person who really started us on this path years and years ago, I'll take it away. Because when I was thinking Mortal Kombat, you're thinking gritty characters, something that people would doodle in a high school notebook, because that's basically all Mortal Kombat is. Kermit the Frog.
You're coming. You're coming right
I
out.
also had a joke character off the top, but that's better.
Coming right out the gate
With a complete...
with some goofy ass.
I just imagine his arms flopping.
And those are like they're like whip-like attacks.
What if he's actually just a puppet man? His arm coming out of the bottom.
It just comes from off screen.
Yeah.
His fatality, he just takes his skin off and
No,
chokes
like
him.
if you kick him in a certain way, you have a chance to disconnect the hand from the puppet, and then the hand has to like find the puppet and put it back on.
Oh god,
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
like-
great knockdown animation.
Yeah, so he's like comes at him with like arm whip attacks. Oh my god.
So that's my start. I mean, joking, obviously, but kind of not.
At the same time, it would be hilarious. What is that character from Street Fighter, Zangief?
Zangief?
The one that has the super stretchy arms? Is that Zangief?
I thought Zangief was the big Russian dude.
Which one's the one with stretchy arms?
I don't know. I'm not
Anyway,
a Street Fighter.
I imagine him playing like that, where he just has... He's like the wiggy wobble inflatable 2 arm man.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man?
That one.
Gotta love that alliteration.
Oh, yes.
All right. Kermit's a valid entry, I guess. I think it might make it a little too cartoonish, but I like it. It definitely adds an aspect of comedy. All right, Joe, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I also have a somewhat joke character that is totally not a joke character, but the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Chuck Norris.
Ooh.
I think that he could have some amazing finishers. Like, all the jokes about him just like coming in like he just stands there and he's just like, "You're already dead because I killed you with my first kick," and their heart just stops. Or like he comes in, how he does all those workout commercials now?
Yeah, like with
he
a
just
Bowflex.
fucking smashes someone with a Bowflex.
Or like he has a fist come straight out of his beard.
Yeah, bam.
That's one of his finishes. Is just repeatedly comes out.
His beard turns into a fist.
It's like when Iron Man is punching the shit out of Hulk, and it's like a hydraulic fist. It just keeps going.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hydraulic fist, I want to invest into that.
Sexual proclivity.
A little sus.
With Rambo and RoboCop and Terminator, I mean, Chuck Norris is just a stone's throw away.
Well, here's the questions. So Chuck Norris himself wouldn't be, and it'd be one of his characters, right? So which one of his characters would you want? Would you want like when he fights Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon, or are we talking like Walker Texas Ranger?
We're wanting Bruce Lee fighting the dragon. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
me.
would say Enter the Dragon. I think, they added the new skin system in 11, so like, I think like the different move sets would be his different movies.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, that's a
So
good
you can
point.
have Walker Texas Ranger. Old
He's not a ranger.
He didn't go to ranger school. He probably does shave with a chainsaw then.
I'd say at least, yeah. He's at least like a weed whacker.
Yeah, but I just think that Chuck Norris could be top tier Ed Boon. Get this to Ed Boon.
Oh, he knows already.
Oh, he knows.
He's listening in.
He's just like, yes. It's good stuff.
Yes, dude. All right, I think I'll take it away with the first serious character of this tirade here. I'm gonna go Beatrix Kiddo.
That is
from
on my
Kill
list.
Bill. Yeah, I think she would be perfect. That iconic yellow jumpsuit with the black stripe, the katana. Like all I can think of, like iconic Beatrix from Kill Bill, is when she's in the club and she faces what I think it's called the Crazy 88s.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the Crazy 88s, which is this massive gang of
Japanese people.
Japanese men and women
Yakuza.
with swords and different forms of like ninja tools and different weapons, with like almost like masquerade, like Robin Hood style kind of masks on their face. And I think it's a great piece of cinematography. But I really do think her character in that show or in that movie would fit perfectly within the Mortal Kombat universe.
Also, if you heard a weird noise just now, that was me scribbling out her from my list.
Joe going back to like the 1940s with a pen and paper list.
It's all digital now, dog.
Do you pay with checks when you go to the supermarket?
Oh my god, pull a dude, and where it's like he buys milk and writes an 87-cent check.
87
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Joe's future.
Oh, excuse me, I have to collate this.
I'm just the dude, man. It would make
No, you're Mr. Lebowski. I am the dude.
But yeah, I truly do think she would make a fantastic character. She's serious. She's an expert martial artist. Like, she has a good redemption arc, and I think if they can tie in Rambo somehow, if they can tie in the fucking Terminator, they can tie in Beatrix Kiddo. And I think she would absolutely fucking kill it.
I mean, who cares about tying it in? For me, it's just like, here's a character that would be really fun. We tested. Go for it.
Well, yeah, and I'm even thinking of, like, I'm already trying to think of, like, some of her executions, right? Like, she could literally do, what is it, the 4 pressure point, the 5 pressure point,
The 4-point pressure point part heart technique or whatever.
The 4-point palm heart exploding technique. Yeah, I think that could 100% be one of her finishers. As well as like, I don't know, I could see her cutting a person into pieces with her sword, and then like catching their foot and being like, wiggle your big toe. And then like that's like the fatality. You know what I mean?
That would be good. That would be good.
I think that would be I think she'd make a fantastic addition.
You literally hit like every point I was gonna make with that character. I don't even have to say anything.
Well, that's what we're here
Great
for.
minds think alike. Great minds think alike.
I'm going to dip into some comic book stuff now, and I'm going to hit it with Rorschach.
Interesting. You know,
I
did in my studies. I did see him. I actually did see him. I think he's definitely above average in human strength and intelligence, and I think fighting skill. But I think his biggest power is his investigative capabilities. Right?
Yes, but I'm just saying, I think he'd be a good fighter.
But
Like,
He's
I mean,
fucking brutal.
he's a brutal brawler. He's
he
not
just
like
goes to fight Kano and goes, "I've studied all your moves, baby."
yeah, like Kano is just an Australian guy.
Yeah.
And he's like in his 50s or 60s by the time, spoiler alert, in 11 they totally murk him. So he's dead.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Rorschach, I mean, he doesn't even have to be Mortal Kombat. I'd be down for an Injustice with Rorschach.
I can see like
I take
almost like a prison. I can see almost like a prison scene with Rorschach, like almost similar to the movies. The Watchmen, fantastic superhero movie. If you're into a superhero movie that's dark and it's not like Marvel or DC, you know what I mean?
I've heard a lot of contention though. A lot of people hate that movie.
Well, I don't know.
Really?
I think
I like it.
I think the movie itself was universally accepted, but I think the series that came afterwards was hated.
Oh, the series is absolute woke dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you watched that and liked it, stop listening to us because we'll offend you eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna happen. But I can see a scene where like him and Kano are in there, and he pulls the same thing from the movie. It was like he takes the hot grease and he smacks Kano over the face with it. He's like, "You don't seem to understand. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me." Like, iconic, absolutely iconic.
Screaming.
Yeah, and honestly, you could have going back to the different skins that they used in like Mortal Kombat. You could have like his investigative skin where he has his little fedora and his ink blot mask,
And then you have his
trench coat.
Apocalypse skin where he's just, not wearing his face.
He's just naked.
He's just, no.
Where's my face?
Yeah, he's practically naked. Where's my face?
face? Or like his prison garb, and you can do different types of things. Like, but he's a brutal
Costumes are so much fun in fighting games. Cosmetics aren't. Costumes are fun.
fighter. Yeah, costumes can add some fun to it. Definitely, I 100% agree with that. But I think Rorschach is a good choice on that. Joe.
My next character on the list is Guts from Berserk.
Interesting.
I think he is a brutal fighter, and depending on when you are in the show's history, he has a cannon hand that could make some very excellent finishers.
Oh, absolutely. Same thing with his sword. What is it? The Dragon Slayer? Yeah, like
Fucking giant fucking sheet of metal
a giant 450-pound hunk of iron.
that he swings with one hand. So he's got the strength for it.
Yeah, this man is absolutely fucking stacked. Like, you gotta imagine, that's a 500-pound sword, 450, 500-pound sword, and he's swinging it one-handed like nobody's fucking business.
Yeah, just cleaving demons apart. So he fits the universe. He'll fucking cleave Scorpion in half.
I can see that. You know what? I can also see, like, skin variations. He has, his most recent version, he has that armor. That, elven made or that dwarven made armor that feeds off his emotions and makes him turn into like a wolf or something like that. It makes him even stronger.
Yep.
And like stabs him to heal him, or but it like basically stabs metal into him to keep his bones from like shattering.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, like he could go Super Saiyan God mode and just fucking.
Joe,
fight
wrong
him.
show. Switch.
You're crossing the beams.
That's crossing the beams.
Oh God. Yeah.
But,
as a non-weeb, this man is.
I've seen a little bit about Berserk. I know very little, but enough to get by.
He is a brutal fucking character. He's got a tragic story.
He's the main character, I thought.
He is, but I'm saying in general, he's a brutal fucking character. And like, he may not be the smartest, but he's not dumb.
No
and
one's
he's clever.
No one's accusing anyone in the Mortal Kombat universe of being intelligent. All through 9, Raiden's just fucking up the entire time. He sent a message back in time to himself and misinterpreted it and fucked up the entire time.
Dear Lord.
He has to watch his wife or just girlfriend. I always forget.
Oh, so no, it's Casca. It's essentially it's his love interest slash girlfriend. Basically, you don't want to get too hardcore here, but basically gets sexually assaulted by a demon god. Griffith turns into Femto and does it in front of him, and then he's so enraged he gets his arm ripped off by a demon and his eye gouged out.
While trying to crawl to her to stop it from happening.
That's why you have
And
2 eyes.
It is so traumatic for her that she reverts to a child because it's the only time that she felt safe.
Do you want to hear something else fucked up that came from that?
What's that?
She was pregnant when that happened, and their baby, their fetus, was like demonized and now has powers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pretty fucking wild.
Don't mix the baby batter with the demon batter.
Yeah, no, it'll fuck it up somewhere.
You get a carry baby. Nobody wants that.
Oh god. Oh god. Where's the pig's blood?
Oh, in my car.
We're ready.
I brought a vat of it. I hope you're ready.
We're ready for it.
Joe, you want to go to prom?
Oh, cool.
I like that. Josh, do you have a next one, or do you already?
Your next one. We're
Oh.
counterclockwizing this.
I'm gonna have one that I think you will both have on your list, and I think
Blade.
Not Blade.
Damn it.
Actually, that would be a good one.
But we'll hit him next.
Ash Williams.
Yeah, that's on there. That's on Ed Boon's list. That's on everyone's list.
Yeah, I think Ash Williams needs to be in the game. Again, he is a good example of action, a little bit of horror, and good comedy mixed in. And I could already see him having a fantastic moveset with his sawed-off double-barrel shotgun, his boomstick, right? His chainsaw hand, right? And then just his general mannerisms. I think he'd be fucking killing it.
I can already see him switching from side to side. Like his stance.
Oh, like
His chainsaw hand.
yeah.
I want it.
I thought you meant like switching side to side to like good or bad.
No. But that would be one of his costumes, is Evil Ash.
Yeah.
Then you can have Ash from Evil Dead 1, Unibrow Ash.
Yeah.
Then you have Ash from Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
There's
You have
plenty
all the
of
different
costumes.
skins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Exactly.
him as the Night Ash from 3,
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, and then you can actually have him face his evil self.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
mean, the voice lines write themselves right there.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic.
And knowing
you,
Bruce Campbell, he'd probably be like, "You're gonna pay me just to talk into a boot? Yeah, let's do it."
Let's fucking go.
You can have one of his finishers just be from Ash vs. Evil Dead, where the little mini Ashes just rip people apart.
Ooh.
No, that's the EX move. That's totally got to be the EX move.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a better finisher because that's like an end all be all death, like a death move.
But they don't rip anybody apart. In Army of Darkness, what they do is they get down his throat, they ram him with stuff, they hit him with a fork. So it would be a comedy thing.
I could see them like coming off of this person and like hoarding the enemy, or taking over the enemy and just basically tearing them apart or something along those lines.
Ashy slashy.
I think there's so many other areas for fatalities that would be one I cut. Not that it's not a good idea. That's why I say EX move.
Yeah, you could also.
You gotta
have the chainsaw.
Obviously, he has a chainsaw. You can always incorporate that, or you can.
You gotta have the chainsaw move where he's like really struggling to get through someone. The blood is just spraying on his face, and he's just going.
yeah, like a close up on his face. Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, for when you don't commit a fatality, it cuts to him in the room laughing as the deer laughs with him. that's just his regular ending.
Oh no.
Well, here's the question. So if we're gonna include a character like him, what do you think his character ending is? If he beats the game, what do you think his character ending would be?
He just blasts whatever he blasts Shao Kahn in the face with a shotgun, and it's just like blows out the fucking tubes, and it's just like, hail to the king, baby.
It'd be a hail to the king, but if you're talking like epilogue,
Yeah.
would be him being left to fuck alone.
That's
if I'm
right.
right, in like the TV show Ash vs. Evil Dead, he just wants to be in his trailer and get high, and that's what he wants.
Yeah,
Instead,
like he burns like the Necronomicon and finishes that off, and then just kind of.
Yeah, he gets rid of that. He banishes the Deadites, and then he's like, "I'm just gonna go get high."
Yeah, all right, I respect that. Man's got simple tastes.
Yeah, that's all you need in this life is
Yeah.
just relax.
Little bit of
Chainsaws,
drugs, little bit of
shotguns,
alcohol.
little shotguns.
Yeah.
Maybe the occasional
Shotgun.
Deadite to keep you sharp.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right, you're next, good sir.
All right, well, I've already blasted Blade, so we're gonna go with Blade.
You know, and I can honestly see that. I think Blade's a fucking solid character. Like Wesley Snipes' Blade will be fucking sick.
Yeah, I mean, I still hope they kind of reboot it soon, but I don't know who the hell would play Blade because Wesley
they are
Snipes.
I think
rebooting it.
they've
They are?
already,
Oh.
they've already
Yeah.
made the choice. I can't remember his name.
He's a good actor, though.
He was in
Dennis Rodman.
That would be an interesting time.
No, he's in Luke Cage, and I'm trying to remember what his actual.
Oh, is it like the main character of Luke Cage?
No,
or?
I am going to butcher this. It's Mahershala Ali.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, I could see. Yeah.
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 I think he would do well. I think he would do well as a Blade. He's a good actor. He's been in a multitude of movies, and I think.
As long as he doesn't try to ice skate uphill, he'll do just fine. Motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
But I think Blade would be like a good, almost Batman-esque character. But the fact that he has gadgets, the fact that he's like got different forms of combat, but when I say Batman-esque, I just strictly mean the fact that he has contingency plans and he has gadgets. That is it.
Yep.
Blade in and of himself is an amazingly unique character, and I think it will work really well. And again, with the different skins, like you could have like your typical like vampire hunting one. You could have him when he's like when he's rejuvenated after drinking like human blood, something along those lines.
And you can just, I mean, there's the comics alone you could pull costumes from easily, I think.
Right, and like you could even have like certain finishers or power moves. What is that? QC moves?
EX, I believe.
EX, where like he like calls up his fucking car, his Charger, and then like as it drives away, he blows it a kiss like in the movies. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. I think it would be fucking fantastic.
Just hearing all this, he might be better for an Injustice, though.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, it's an over-the-top thing, and I mean, I think Blade might work better there, even though I'd love to see him in Mortal Kombat because he's
That's
a
right.
violent character.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
very
In
violent-
Injustice, there's not really murder.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he skates uphill. So, I'd love to see him in Mortal Kombat because I love the first two Blade movies, and Trinity is just like awful, but I still
Fair.
like it.
Fair.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds just being Deadpool as Ryan Reynolds always does. I
Yeah,
love
that's
Ryan
basically-
Reynolds too,
that's
but
who
he's
he was meant to
Deadpool.
be.
Yeah,
He was-
Deadpool was born into our reality from Canada.
Well, then let me ask you again: what would be Blade's ending?
He kills Dracul again. I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know about endings for him.
I could see him having like maybe a team. Like he has a team of like vampire hunters. I know he usually likes to work alone, but through like character growth, after he kills like Dracul, maybe he would have a team, and they would hunt vampires together, like good old Scooby Doo gang.
Yeah.
They get the mystery machine,
They even need to have their own like animal.
Bloodhound. It's got to be a bloodhound.
Fantastic.
Also, as a aside for Blade, I started watching the show What We Do in the Shadows last night.
Oh, it's so fun.
I've heard
And-
great things.
And
It
they
is
have
good.
a scene where they have the Council of Vampires, and they're like going through the vampires,
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
like, and then the Daywalker is just Wesley Snipes on Skype,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "What's up, people?"
He's actually there.
Yeah.
All right, I need to watch that show. That sells me right there.
Oh,
But he
it's so good.
That's the thing too. It's like he like gets cut out through the Skype call too. So like he's like what? I can't hear what's going on. As like just like shit going on in the background.
Quiet, Wesley.
It's so fucking good. And they have characters from like True Blood as well, like different vampire mediums.
Yeah,
So it's like a crossover.
They have Danny
episode.
Trejo from fucking
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah. It's fucking.
Which movie though? There's like 4 of them.
The first one.
Oh, not the third. Okay.
Well, canonically, he dies in the first one. So
Yes, but he's still in the third one because it's like a prequel.
So maybe this could be a prequel.
It's a horrible fucking series.
It's so the first
Pussy,
one's so good.
pussy, pussy. Fucking wow, what's his name? Cheech Marin killing it in that movie with like multiple characters.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, Joe, what do you got for us?
I got Doom Guy.
I knew this was
I
coming.
want to jump off of this once we're done.
You can.
So
absolutely.
let's just you start with your Doom Guy proposal.
Fucking Doom Guy just fucking walks out of like a Doom portal into like fucking Mortal Kombat, locks eyes with like Scorpion or like another like person that's like
And they just
He's
had that
in the
metal.
nether realm, essentially.
Nether realm.
And then
He's
have
just
that
like-
metal just come in.
And
That
then just
doom,
like-
doom, doom.
Yeah.
fucking slamming the metal as he just fucking comes up and he's just like brutalizing people, just ripping limbs off, beating them to death with their own arms.
Quan Chi's sitting in front of a cauldron somewhere with green bubbling shit in the background, and he's just like, wait, why do I
Just
hear...
an arm comes out of the bubbling and just pulls him in.
I was just like, I could see him sitting there and be like, why do I hear boss music?
Fucking just pulls out the double-barreled shotgun and shoots them point blank and meat pastes them from the like waist up.
I don't know if Mortal Kombat could do Doom Guy justice with how
No.
violent he goes.
Yeah, he's pretty hardcore.
He's just fucking
He
snapping
just walks
necks and
through
limbs
Shao
and-
Kahn.
Yeah,
He steals his fatality
I hope
and
that-
uses it on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think, like, Shao Kahn would try to hit him with a hammer, and it would just bing off of fucking Doom Guy's head, and he'd just be like, crack his neck.
They fucking like rip his face off and he just like lines his neck and it's just like grabs him and they're like, oh fuck.
We fucked up.
Big time.
Yeah.
But
Why are you so angry?
wham! But the jumping off point was there's Doom Guy, there's Quake Guy, there's Duke Nukem, there's Lo Wang, there's BJ Blazkowicz. There's it's an entire. Did I just like name your entire
Family.
list?
You name like 3.
Yeah, it's the list of those. How would you call them boomer shooters now?
I was gonna
Technically,
say, well, isn't BJ Blazkowicz supposed to be like a descendant of Doom Guy?
Yes.
Or an
Commander
ancestor,
Keen.
an ancestor.
Commander Keen, I believe, is in there somewhere.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like that. Yeah, they have a lineage with Doom Guy.
Yeah, but so I'm just saying, like that entire bubble era of protagonists, you can't do Lo Wang really. Like back then, the new one will work, but back then he was a horrible racist caricature.
Yeah.
But that entire era.
Get ready to suck some wine.
Yeah, exactly. So that entire era you could definitely do something with. I don't know though.
Maybe you could even do like a reskin of like Doom Guy and like BJ Blazkowicz. I know they're completely separate characters, but if they're part of the same family, you know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I think it's like, wasn't it commented on by the game creators?
I
It
could have
is
swore it
written
was
in, like,
Commander
the
Keen
fucking
though.
Lore.
There's
fucking
some
pages or
crossover.
something.
Right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But brutal motherfuckers all in their own right.
Yeah, of course. Execution's all.
Yeah.
Go for it, boss.
That's you, Jeremy.
Yeah, I was
me
gonna say
next.
my next character.
Get your shit together.
No, I'm fucking up today.
I've still
Alright.
got a long list.
This one is a bit of a goofy character, but I think he'd fit in very well.
Goofy.
The Mask.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want Jim Carrey in anywhere near my Mortal
Are you
Kombat.
telling me you don't want Jim Carrey in The Mask, which is smoking? Yeah, prime Jim Carrey pulling hammers out of his pockets and smacking people in the face with them.
I'd
Come
play
on.
it. I'd buy the DLC character. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just
You
saying
tell me you wouldn't enjoy it?
I'd enjoy the hell out of it. I just don't want him there.
Come on, and then you can like go back to the deeper lore. How it's like he's got the mask.
There is no deeper lore. Come on.
The mask comes from Loki.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm sad that there's space in my brain devoted to that fucking movie.
Well,
And a little bit to The Mask, Son of the Mask.
Oh, that was
No,
with
we don't
Jamie
talk about
Kennedy.
that.
Yeah, we don't talk about that, but it's still in there.
the comics. I had a coworker loves the mask. Literally has a mask tattoo. He had me read the comic books. The comic books are way better. The comic books are so good.
I mean, isn't that how it always
And
is?
crazy.
Yeah, the Harry Potter books were better than the movies. Same with Twilight, right? I just asked
Fuck
Jeremy's
no,
father, who loves Twilight.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, your father loves Twilight, and that's fine.
We didn't forget.
I've
Mr.
never
Stevens.
forgotten.
We never forgot.
It really threw me for a loop when you told me that. I thought you were fucking with me, but good thing I didn't be like, are you fucking with me? Punched me out.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. But yeah, I don't know. I think like he could be I don't know, a Joker-esque character to the group. He could be wacky. He's got way more abilities than the Joker. But he could be wacky, and I can already see like certain fatalities where he pulls out a bajillion guns out of his pockets, and they'll have a flag. No, they have a flag that says
the
bang.
Spawn already did that though. So did the Joker. Joker did the bang. Spawn did the million guns come out of his coat. So I mean,
yeah, they did.
Yeah. So I mean, once again, I'm totally against this, but I'm down for it at the same time.
Right. Well,
It's
you could
kinda
also
like
you could also
yeah.
do, but here's the thing: you
I
could
guess.
also make it so there's a certain character in the game that finds the mask. You know what I mean? Like you can have Johnny Cage find the mask.
With Ed Boon in charge, anything is possible. That's really all I have to say.
Thank you, Ed.
That man will just turn hard left into a Wendy's, and you don't know what's happening.
And then dips his fries in Frosties.
Exactly.
He dips his fries in more than just Frosties.
So, oh my.
Dips it in speed.
He's got a gallon of PCP just hanging out there, and he just puts that into his Frosty.
He's burst into the NetherRealm studios. It's like, guys,
I got an idea.
It's gonna be great.
Oh god, Ed Boon's on the PCP again. He went to
Good, get
Wendy's.
him more.
He went to Wendy's. All right, Juicy, what do you got?
The Punisher.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
Yeah, because it's a great fucking pick.
Yeah,
That's right. Cross that off the list, Joe. Cross it.
just an absolutely brutal human being.
Yeah, like just the amount of knife work he's gonna do on people, and just.
Are we talking like John Berthal's the Punisher?
No, I'm
No,
talking
I'm talking
comic
about
book Punisher,
comic
where
book
he takes a
Punisher.
man, wraps his fucking intestines around a tree while he's asleep, and when he wakes up, he's like, "Let's talk." That Punisher. It's like, there's nowhere to go from there. You're done. Just, yes,
You tell me this guy's not coming back?
No, he's dead.
We're gonna put those back in. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, bones grow back. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll use the bones for your money.
Yeah, the worms are their dollars, too.
Yeah.
I've never seen so much food as this.
Underground is half as much as food as this. You said the bones are their money like 6 times.
Shout out to I Think You Should Leave by Tim Robinson or whatever.
Fucking good.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, we really like what was the main guy's name?
Kevin or something.
He's like, yeah, we really like what Kevin was putting down. Like Kevin him or Kevin me? Your names are both Kevin? No, I'm so fucking confused.
Are you eating a hot dog in your sleeve right now? No.
It's lunch. You can't
It's lunch,
choose on
you can't-
lunch.
I don't think you
cancel
can
lunch.
do that.
Oh my god, so fucking funny.
What were we talking?
No,
Punisher.
but Hunter.
Yeah.
You could have like him do like the. Do you remember the video game where he does the rhino finisher? Where like
Where
he
he
shoves
does-
him into like a zoo cage and a rhino like fucking charges him and gores him.
Yeah, the Punisher in that game is just doing tag team ups with animals. Here, piranhas, you guys got this one. And he throws them in.
Shoves him in.
Oh, and he chromes a dude
Oh,
in a
he does
chroming like
chroming thing.
machine where you dip like shit to chrome it.
Oh shit.
He just dips a dude in there, and it's like, oh
He
god.
fucking- He grabs someone's feet and pulls them cock first through like a buzzsaw like table.
One of my favorites
man.
though is when he puts a dude on a table and there's just a knife rack and he just
And he
starts
starts
swirling it around. It's
and,
like,
like-
if you have anxiety, don't play this.
It's like the knives are slowly falling. He's like, no, I'll tell you anything. Okay, cool.
Go faster, go faster.
This man is fucking brutal. My
Yeah,
god.
so just the amount of fun you could have with the Punisher, great character.
By the way, the people that made that Punisher video game, you were not loved enough.
No, you should get another chance.
And the fact that you lose points in that game was whenever you brutalize someone like that is definitely like a higher up going, hey guys, I'm not gonna tell you to take it out, but like you know, this is we gotta tell kids this is not okay.
Yeah, it's not okay to murder your friends, family, and enemies and drug lords
Using rhinos.
using rhinos.
Use rhinos.
Well, hold on a second. It might be okay to murder the drug lords.
No, they're people too now.
That's actually true. They have people too now.
Either way, yeah, you're probably right. A higher up is like, we can't reward people for having fun. That would be counterproductive.
But leave it in.
But leave it in because it's really fun. Nobody gives a shit about the
have
story.
that shock factor in there, guys.
All right. Joe, your next character.
My next character was Duke Nukem.
Wow. Okay.
I just want every single one-liner, like every single goddamn one-liner he has in the game, just like every time he walks in from like screen and goes to have a conversation with another character, they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, "I'm the king, baby." Or he just walks up and goes, "God, look at them cans."
And that's just his, like, he doesn't move on from those. He stays on that one path.
Literally
like,
in the fight, he's just like staring at them like, "Wow."
Like, you can literally be having a conversation.
You could block
like,
out the sun with those.
It's like, what's our next move? Wow, baby, look at them cans. Like, he just can't he can't divert from that set
He's
dialogue.
a product of his time, which was the Sex Pest. Sex Pest 90s.
Oh my god, I think that's a fantastic idea, and I think I really don't think he should be able to say anything other.
Like no intelligible dialogue,
No,
just
People
quips.
are like trying to
Just
have
those
conversation with him, and he's just like, they're like, "What should we do now, Duke?" And he's just like,
I've come here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
And they're like, "That's
What's
not
that?
what
Doesn't
I
help at all.
And I'm all out of gum.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's fantastic. I gotta give you that one.
It would just be peak. It would be so good. And they gotta get the original guy to do it.
John St. John?
Yeah, they gotta get John St. John to do it.
He's still around.
Yeah. It would be so. It would be.
But then
it would
again,
make my heart happy.
They don't even need to get him because it's just pre-recorded voice lines.
Yeah, they just keep playing.
Keep in the shitty quality ones.
No. They literally have him like raise up a tape recorder and press play. It could be great.
My god.
Jeremiah.
Alright. I'm gonna go with my first joke / monster character.
All right.
I want Zoidberg.
Explain.
Call block Zoidberg.
Okay, yeah, alright. So Zoidberg, we already know. Zoidberg can take punishment, right? He has endurance. 2, those claws on his hands, we see him clearly, and I mean clearly, like without any effort, cut through Fry's arms. Like a hot knife through butter. Literally just no resistance.
You
just
bastard.
like a
I'll kill you.
It's claw block.
Call block.
I just
fact
want to
that,
see a Zoidberg like NetherRealm studioed up.
Yeah, 100%. Like you can already see his
Fucking
crouching
terrifying.
animation. His crouching animation is literally him scuttling. And his
He
finisher
finishes the fight and he just.
He just scuttles all.
He literally he just goes click, 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 clips them into pieces, and then she goes, "I'm going for a scuttle," and then just like
Let's practice medicine.
it just goes back and forth, back into like the ocean or something like that. I think it would be a funny ass comedy character.
He just stabs into someone, pulls out their lungs. And they're like, "Look, I have your heart," because he doesn't understand human identity.
Yeah. Or like if there could be like a banquet scene where they have him, and he's just literally in the background, just like eating all the fucking food.
All the anchovies.
I know,
He just
God.
kept saying one more couldn't hurt, and they're all gone.
Wait, that's his whole arc. is he knows Kano has the last can of anchovies on the planet, and Kano's like it's in his like pantry. He doesn't give a flying fuck about it. But Zoidberg's whole arc is to hunt Kano down to get those fucking anchovies.
Can I say the frontality?
Sure.
He just goes up to them, like Kano, and he just goes, "I'm so into you."
And like that thing just
The
like
cocktail.
the thing just
Fucks
sets him
goes
up.
up.
Plus, we already know Zoidberg's jacked as hell because in that same claw block
Holy
episode, like, he
shit.
was benching like 4 plates and he had like Fry and Leela,
And then he's more weight.
and then he just like he clips through the fucking steel bars like scissors through paper again.
He's like,
Yeah, like fuck clamps. This dude's got claws.
"Give him the clamps."
Oh my god, so fucking funny. I think that would be. I would love that. I would purchase the game and the DLC just to have Zoidberg as my main.
You would actually start playing online with it.
100%.
All right.
I would get filthy with Zoidberg. I want him in his claw block episode or clothing. I want him in his normal doctor clothing. I also want him in his when he shed his shell.
Where he's just jelly.
You're like he's gelatinous. And instead of like clipping with his claws, he just slaps the fuck out of people.
I love that scene where it's in the movie. He goes, "You must be at least this naked to enter. How more naked could you get?" And he takes his shell off. He goes like this, and he runs, and it's all flapping. And Brian's just like,
I feel so free.
I feel so free.
I think I would love that. I would love that immensely. Josh?
I'm gonna dip into my first anime character. It might actually be my only one.
Ooh.
Ken, Fist of the North Star.
Wow.
Like there's it once again. It writes it fucking self.
Yeah, that's fucking fantastic.
Fucking head explodes.
Yeah, just perfect fatality opportunities.
Yeah.
Move list is already there practically. Just,
Oh, 100%. And I think he has the build and the size to play a Mortal Kombat
if we're talking like
The eyebrows
he
alone.
can kill people. Yeah, with his eyebrows.
Oh,
Lord.
I just added a character to my list.
Good. We'll
Thank
get
you.
to it.
I really think that would be fucking hilarious. And then like it's just the finishers. It's like
I mean, the EX move would have to be that.
oh, 100%.
Because it just pop, 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 slow down, and then you see his spleen burst, pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
bones breaking.
Or like, and then like his finishing is like his fatality could like incorporate the oh my.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And it would just have a guy literally explode.
Yeah. Which probably extra work for the animators, but fuck them, who cares?
Yeah, I mean they're already fucking doing the work.
Thank you,
anyways.
animators, for the work that you do.
Yeah, I think it honestly he could also be one of those characters where he only speaks in lines from the show that he was in. He just does not deviate from those lines whatsoever, and I think it would be fucking priceless.
Are you speaking Japanese?
Oh my word! Yeah, he's Japanese in Mortal Kombat. He's the only Japanese character. Holy fuck, that would be hilarious. And anytime, oh dude, you can literally make it whenever he powers up. His clothes just disintegrate. His shirt just disintegrates off.
Someone just goes, oh my god.
Dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck happened? We're not hurting him, we're hurting his clothes.
his shirt just got disintegrated. Oh,
Someone just goes, hot.
Alright, who do you think would say
I got a big wide on for this.
No, it would have to be Sector.
Sector. Just robot.
EXE.
All you hear is a ting sound. Hot ting.
No, they let him keep his penis. Come on. I know a lot of people hate Sector, but I really miss him.
I can just see it. Hot. Or like he could speak that French like robot from like Eurotrip.
You and that fucking French robot scene.
Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. Joe, next one for a busted gut.
My next one is Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's also on my list because just ear-biting capability.
The ear-biting capability.
That could be one of his
brutal violence.
Moves. Yeah, I like that. I think
Just a boxer that'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. It's just his sheer focus. He was a murderer. Like, let's be honest, he didn't actually murder anybody.
But if he
could,
he would have murdered people.
Yeah, 100%. Just the sheer intimidation of the look in his eyes when he watches people. He's even quoted saying, "I wanted to try to kill people with my eyes." That's like what his motivation was. So if you watch some of his fights, he's literally just sitting there like this.
I remember I watched an interview really recently with him where he was just like, he goes, "I don't like to be that guy anymore." He goes, I was trying to really hurt people. He goes, I would try to punch people. I would try to put my fist through their head and keep going.
That's how you have to fight, though.
Yeah, that's how you.
If you're a professional fighter, that's how you fight. You want to punch behind them.
Yeah. Punch through the opponent.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyone who's been in a fight learns that real fast. Punch through them, not at them.
Yep.
That's his one of his finishers. He just punches right through someone's stomach. It's just like
he does the what's the game called? Punch out shuffle, and he just punches through somebody.
Yeah. No, he pulls like a straight Kung Pao where he punches their stomach plug out. And then he just had like Mike Tyson voice be like, "It didn't seem passable."
Takes out their skull and beats them to death.
He just has a pigeon fly in, peck out their eyes, and then fly back.
He has this pet tiger that could be a fucking movie.
Oh man, the pet tiger too. It was just fucking. Go get him.
Why aren't we in the idea department of Mortal Kombat?
I don't know.
Hire us.
We should be
we're ready.
Yeah, we should be the fucking movie writers. Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice. It'd be so fucking funny. Oh, alright. So Mike Tyson was yours, good sir?
Yes, it was.
Alright. I'm looking into my list, and honestly, I keep wanting to do joke characters now.
Just hit them all.
They're so fucking funny, but I'm going to do one that I actually think would be really good. It's not a joke character. Kevin from Sin City.
Is that the Mitts guy?
No, you guys don't remember who it is?
Kevin.
He is Elijah Wood's
character. Well, yeah, you could just pick him from Maniac, too.
Yeah,
that movie was fucked.
He doesn't say a word. He's incredibly silent. He's incredibly agile. He's got claws, and he's got teeth like a wolf.
And obviously you give him a Frodo costume.
Yeah, Frodo. Yeah, that could be one of his skins. But no, he's like a cannibal. Like he's a cannibal. That could be his entire arc, and he never speaks. So in the movie Sin City, he just never speaks. So you could sit there and like you could have him claw people to death with his claws, and then just take little chunks of flesh and try to eat them.
But here's the problem: Kevin wins.
It's like that's amazing.
It is good.
To me, it's just like,
amazing.
wow, I'm so afraid of Kevin.
Yeah, and then it's like, wow, it hurts so much that I just got killed
Like
by
Kevin.
Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
It's in the corner.
Just doesn't say anything. But I think it would be good. He'd be a smaller character. He has the claws, and I think like just his silent mannerism, he literally looks like a psychopath. Elijah Wood's eyes already make him look like a fucking psychopath. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, you got serial killer eyes.
Yeah. I think he would do very well. I like that. I would like that choice. Yeah.
You can have that choice.
Well, yeah, it would add him to like the whole slasher list. Like it would almost add him to the same list. It's not the 80s. Like he wouldn't be in the same like 80s category, but like what they did with like, Leatherface and whatnot.
Surprised he didn't say Jason, because he doesn't say a single word.
That's very true. Well, yeah, that's also very true. But he would kind of. I think he would work well in those categories.
I'd be down.
Actually, there's only been one major serial killer that they never really put in, right? And that was what
they haven't
Michael
put in
Myers.
Michael Myers, Ghostface.
Oh, Ghostface. That's one. I forgot about Ghostface.
Everybody forgets about Ghostface.
No, he goes for teenagers. He's a pussy.
Exactly. He is a teenager half the time.
That's true. Or he's doofy.
Scary Movie 1 is the shit.
I told you not to interrupt me while I'm cleaning my room.
Doofus porcelain. What? Doofus porcelain.
Can't swallow. Oh, they fucking is so
Are you
funny.
shoving your penis in the vacuum again?
No.
I told you not to interrupt me while I'm cleaning my room.
Alright, quick question. Sidebar. What's the best scary movie?
First one.
It's either the first or the second.
It's the first or the third. What are you talking about? The second.
The second's great.
When they go to the mansion?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
What about 3?
3's great, but like for me, I only have like maybe 5 or 6 scenes in 3 that really do it for me.
You're wrong. Without their heads, they're powerless. And
Yeah,
they cocks a shovel, and a shotgun shell comes out.
That's one of the scenes I'm talking about. That's the most that's like it gets me to laugh every
He
fucking
pees
time.
into the guy's mouth.
I just say 3, 1, and 4 beat the shit out of Scary Movie 2.
You say 4.
Yes, because what's
What's
the one line where she's like, Hirikiri Tsunami, Kamikaze Banzai,
Toshiba.
Mitsubishi, Subaru. They're having the main characters speak Japanese and they're just saying car names and random Japanese words like Mitsubishi, Subaru. It's beautiful. That scene is precious. The rest of the movie's not great, but that
Like
scene.
when she has like the lighter and it's burning his hand. I can't do it. I'm sorry. The second one just has a special place in my heart.
Is it because of the tiny hand in the potatoes?
Take my strong hand.
No.
Oh God, give me your other hand. No, it's not strong enough. Oh my God, no. There's like the clown scene under the bed with Ray. Whoa, that doesn't go in there.
Yes, it does.
Or there's the subtle scene where they're walking by the paintings and they're like, and this is Big Daddy Kane.
Maybe I'll give 2 a rewatch, but it's above 5.
I gotta say, I haven't
I
even seen
remember
5.
I watched it once and I was like, this is awful, and never looked at it again.
Yeah, no, again. I like the second one. I think it's a good one.
Alright, moving on.
It's my turn? Oh God, I'm not ready. Alright, I'm gonna go biblical. Cain from the Bible.
The first vampire?
No.
Technically.
Well, it depends on the Lord.
He beat his brother to death with a rock.
It's pretty fucking brutal. Well, it was also
It's the first murder, technically, if you're religious.
well, yeah, that's true though. That's very, very
So
true.
I'm saying you're going back, the original murderer, kinslayer. There's a lot you could do with that. You could turn him into Cain from like Cain's Legacy,
I was
Rat
gonna say, would
Vampire.
you want him to be a vampire? No.
No, I think it's cooler if he's not. He's just
So-
a shirtless dude who kills people.
Though
He's just a
going
sheep
back to
herder.
Blade, that could be like the whole reason they get Blade there.
Get Blade and Cain. Cain's a vampire now.
Kane's like the first vampire. Because Dracula in the Blade universe wasn't the first vampire.
I thought he was, and when they kill him, it does something.
No, I think no. I don't think he was the first vampire. I think he was just born perfect.
Well, either way, I'm pushing Cain.
I'm okay with Kane.
I could say that. I can see that. You know.
I wanted to throw an oddball one in there that was serious but not, obvious. Joseph.
My next one on my list is Solid Snake because I feel like he is a much more dark character than Smash Brothers.
Solid Snake, Big Boss. Which one?
I guess Big Boss.
I vote Big Boss.
But I think that
you have no idea what we're talking about, do you?
It's Metal Gear Solid, right?
Yeah, but you have no idea who Solid Snake and Big Boss are.
No, I mean I've watched some videos on them, but I just what blows my mind is the names.
Oh, the names are cartoonish.
Yeah, Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, like just I don't
Sneaky
know.
Snake.
Sneaky Snake. Also, I'm gonna correct myself. Drake or Dracula from Blade was the original.
That's
vampire.
what I thought.
He was created by La Magra, which is the blood.
The Blood God. Oh, I remember. Don't fucking lure me about La Magra.
But I just think that him being in Super Smash Brothers
is a waste.
Is a waste. He could have been much better. He has all the moves there. He could literally bring in a giant fucking mech to crush someone as the finisher. He's got tons of different weapons he can use. He can use CQC.
Spell CQC for me.
I forget what it
That
says.
was way too long of a pause
Joe.
for an acronym.
Well, I was trying to remember what it actually stands for.
Close quarters combat.
Dear fucking
All you had to say was CQC again. You would have been fine.
My brain just literally had the swirling wheel of
The hamster's dead. The wheel's turning, but the hamster's dead.
There's a little smoke pool that comes out of his ear. Anybody else smell something burning?
This is
Hot.
brain.
It just tells us something. Hot. Holy fucking fuck! That's so fucking funny.
Alright, we'll have someone else move on. That was just
I want to jump off again. One of mine is Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, Rising Revengeance. I don't want Metal Gear 2 Raiden. I want Revengeance Raiden.
Where he's slow-mo cutting shit.
Where he's cutting people in half, and actually it tells you how many chunks he made. Upwards of 50 plus chunks of a dude.
Dude, they could have a great move for that as the fatality. Just be mashing A and have the chunk counter going up in the corner.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, it would do really well.
And then it stays there, and then as he's done, it just all collapses into a pool.
He's and then you just.
Yeah, Raiden I think would be a cool addition. Just Metal Gear characters in general.
Yeah, they could even do Ocelot.
Ocelot kicks the shit out of people.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a tool half the time, but he kicks the shit out of people.
Again, the name is killing me.
Revolver Ocelot?
Yeah.
And he meows like a cat?
Dude, what?
Meow. He does that.
He does.
You ever had a
But he also
personality?
does the fucking coolest
The cool
gun
flips.
fucking flips.
You ever seen somebody or you had somebody meow at you in person?
Yes.
I
It
feel
is-
like I have.
It is a little creepy. So, perfect example was last night. I left Alicia's apartment, and I just happened to walk by.
Who's Alicia?
Ha!
For our audience.
My girlfriend.
Lame.
I left.
Shout out to Alicia.
Hi.
I left my girlfriend's apartment last night, and literally walking by were one of her neighbors that just looked at me and went, meow, and then just kept walking like nothing happened. I was like, what?
You murdered this man and put him in a dumpster, correct?
It was a.
You murdered this woman and put her in a dumpster, correct?
Yeah, I thought that was what she was gonna do to me.
Oh, well, I mean, you're so big and she's so small.
Yeah, but that's just creepy and unsettling.
There's
Meow,
these-
and then just keeps walking, like nothing.
But that's something I would do.
Let's put her
Just
in
to
Mortal Kombat.
fuck with people.
Yeah, let's put her in Mortal Kombat.
Let's push this woman. We need to find her. Meowthworth.
Oh my god.
So is that your character selection, or?
Oh yeah, I'm next, right? Right? So you know what I would like to see? I feel like I want to see the T-1000, which is the Liquid Terminator.
Okay,
So-
I was about to get mad if you were going to say the other Terminator, but yeah, I'd agree.
Well, yeah, I think it would be. I think it would be a good matchup now that we actually have, for some reason. I don't.
Can I jump in after this too?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. For some reason, I think it would be a good matchup for Arnold's Terminator in the Mortal Kombat universe. If we can explore different guest characters, if we can explore their backstory, I think it'd be a good arc for him.
The reason I wanted to jump in is the fact that my next character is Sarah Connor.
Oh, all right, that's a really good character.
How is she not just Sonya? That's my biggest question.
Shut up, sir. They kind of are based off each other.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's a fact, but
They're similar.
they're very similar.
Yeah.
Huge mega bitch that'll kick your ass in sweats.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I mean, if we can't agree on putting her in the game, maybe she could be a skin.
I'll gladly put her in the game. I'm not saying no to any of your suggestions. I mean, Kermit the Frog was my first, and I stand by that pick.
Also, I'm going to apologize to our audience. You might hear some stuff. Can you open that door? I don't care if we hear the air
Is it too steamy in here for you?
It is
Sorry.
very steamy. I have sweat running down my beard.
That's why you need to shave your beard. I can't wait to shave mine. One more week and this mustache is dead. But moving on.
It looks so good on you.
Shut up. No, it doesn't. I look like Mike Haggerty.
Do I look like Mike Haggerty?
Don't tell
You didn't tell me if I need to look if I look like Mike Haggerty.
Inside joke. Moving on. My next pick is the Toxic Avenger.
Nice.
Does anybody know that? Who that is?
Nice.
Jeremy.
Nope.
Look up the Toxic
Toxic
Avenger.
Avenger.
He is a New Jersey-based superhero that wears a tutu because he was just like
I fully support this.
I think he was like a slow man, mentally disabled, who was a janitor, and he falls into a vat of
Sorry.
what? Like nuclear waste, and he becomes the Toxic Avenger.
The Toxic Avenger.
This is the first poster I see.
And it's beautiful.
Right?
He fights for America.
He was 98 pounds of solid nerd until he became
The Toxic Avenger.
the first superhuman hero from New Jersey.
Exactly. And he just dunks you into nuclear waste. There you go.
I was at Comic-Con one year and I met the guys from Trauma, and that's how I found out about Toxic Avenger.
You just reminded me of Troma's best movie, Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead.
Night of the
Oh
Chicken
my
Dead.
God,
It's
haven't
on
seen
my
it.
list of movies to watch.
It's so bad except for one joke where there's a manager of the restaurant. He's like, his name is Denny, and he goes, "I'm gonna open up my own restaurant someday. I'm gonna call it Denny's." Oh fuck!
It's so stupid. It's so good.
It's so stupid, and I love it. It's hilarious to me. Denny's. Oh shit!
Shit! It's already been done.
Dear Lord, that's fucking hilarious.
Shout out to Troma. Joe, you're up.
My next one is Wolverine.
He would be violent enough.
I mean, like, come on.
I mean,
He's so good.
I get
He
it.
fucking wait. Why do I feel like he's already been in a game?
He hasn't.
There was the DC crossover, but I don't think they crossed over with Marvel.
Yeah, no. So we're good. But just him getting like X-rayed and it's just fucking someone else's fist breaking against his skeleton, or like literally they just go X-ray and you just see metal.
His X-ray move has him getting hit and him taking damage.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that idea.
Fighting him and you take minor damage every time you punch him.
He's like, it could.
It's a
There
little
are
OP.
characters, but well, not quite in Mortal Kombat, but in like Soul Calibur that do that.
I can't speak to that. I've only really played Soul Calibur 2 and absolutely love it and am a boss at it.
Yeah.
How many times did I beat you guys while you handcuffed me with my hands behind my back and I still fucking 8-0'd you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought things were getting a little kinky there. You still fucking ate what?
I 8-0'd them,
Yeah.
which means I kicked their ass 8 times with 8 characters and they didn't kill me once.
Fair enough. I just need
And that's a little feather in my cap that I like to take out and gloat about. You handcuffed me and I still kicked your ass.
All right, I have a good character that I think will fit well, and this also kind of will go into like almost a monster category. The Creeper, from Jeepers Creepers.
That is on my list, sir.
Yeah, that's
Good one.
I feel like that would be a really good one. I think he has enough history behind him, and I think he does the best of both worlds. He's intelligent enough. He doesn't speak necessarily, but he's intelligent enough to understand human speech. He's intelligent enough to understand humans.
He can drive a car.
Yeah, know how to make weapons. He's an incredibly intelligent creature, but he's also still incredibly terrifying in the fact that he's a monster that eats for 27 days?
Something like that. He goes
23 days.
after parts to replace his own parts with.
Exactly, when they start to wear down and he's trying to perfect himself, and he's basically a surgical master essentially. I think he's a fucking fantastic character, and you can't really kill him, so he could be a good reoccurring character.
I think it's a great idea. I mean, I'd love to see it. There's a lot you could do with it. He's a big dude, so he'd have to be, slower, in my opinion.
I think he could be, I think he could be a larger sized enemy, though.
Yeah, and it would be fantastic.
We're not talking Naga sized, but we're talking, he could be a larger sized enemy.
Naga.
His
Naga's garbage.
Oh yeah, Naga. Sorry, Nagas are a form of like Japanese mythological snake.
Yes.
But yeah, but Naga. Yeah, I think that would be really really good.
Naga.
Yeah, because
Naga.
Because he has his own weapons. He has his own thrown weapons, axes, spears. He has his own vehicle. He could use his wings as weapons. Like
And his skins.
yeah, you could use different skins. Like you could have him like when he's basically not wearing anything and he looks like a bad human. You can have him modified with other human pieces and his trench coat and stuff like that. So I think the Creeper would be a fucking fantastic addition.
I fully support this.
Yeah, I think like his end story, his epilogue would be something along the lines
Killing
of, like,
Justin Long.
Can I have a admission here that I've actually never seen a Jeepers Creepers movie to completion?
Should we put it? To complete. So you've seen enough.
I've seen enough.
All right, I was gonna say.
Alright.
It's always been I've seen it on TV. I walked in on someone else watching it.
Well, let's just
I've
say
never sat there and watched it start to finish.
The first two are very good.
there is a third I haven't seen. I've only
It's
seen
terrible.
the first two.
First two are
Did they
really
have a
good.
remake recently?
I thought that was the third one, like it was the most recent one.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, the third one was fucking awful. Don't watch it. First two, fantastic. And they leave it on a nice cliffhanger for you.
Nice.
And Josh?
There's one that's on the bottom of my list because it's the creature from the Black Lagoon, but that's just Reptile, so I'm going to skip over that.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe that's a skin for Reptile in the future.
Well, you went with Duke Nukem. I'm going to say Rowdy Roddy Piper. They Live, because that's just, Duke Nukem steals all his lines from there.
Yeah.
And
Rowdy
Roddy Piper, there's so many. You could have him be Captain Insano or whatever from Always Sunny. What's that wrestler's name in that?
I don't remember.
It's like Captain Insane or something.
Oh, yeah.
That dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Rowdy Roddy Piper would be good. Get a real world wrestler in there.
I support that.
It's not a high pick, but it's a pick.
That's hilarious. I didn't know this was Rowdy Piper.
Yeah. He can't act great, but, he did pretty good.
But he's got the hair.
And that fight scene with Keith David and They Live that just goes on for 50 minutes.
That's okay. It was a great fight
He
scene.
proved he could do it.
Also, Keith David. I love you, Keith David.
Everybody loves Keith David. He's a great arbiter.
He's a great arbiter. He's great in everything.
He's a great Mass Effect guy.
He was great.
Daddy Anderson.
He was the great vice president
yes, Papa
of the United
Anderson.
States.
He was the vice president of the United States.
Shepard.
Shepard. Rex. Shepard.
Rex.
Shepard.
Rex.
Rex.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Yeah.
My next one is Ellen Ripley.
Oh, okay.
I don't see her as a fighter. I feel like I'm an asshole constantly being like, I don't see this, I don't see that. I don't see her as a fighter.
Well, see, I don't really think in the first movie she wasn't much of a fighter. It was more she was like a clever survivalist, right?
And I
No,
think
she was a space trucker.
But she acts as a clever survivalist. Like she survives.
She survived. I would not call her a survivalist. People around her died while she was like, oh god.
I mean, she pretty much is the only other person that survives in each of the movies.
She dies in 3.
Yeah, but she kills herself.
No, she's impregnated.
Yeah,
and then
she
throws
jumps
herself in the
Yeah,
fire.
so she's double dead.
Oh, alright, that's fair.
Once again, I'm not trying to shit on
To
anything.
throw yourself into a fucking vat of molten lava. Come on.
I mean, it was either
Her balls
that,
are bigger than mine.
It's either that, like that would probably be quicker if you jumped head first.
But like, she could have the pulse. She could just have different guns with range, but like, she could just use those guns as a like smack weapon. So it's a little more injustice-y than like fucking.
Well, there's a
Mortal Kombat, but I think it would be a great like switch up, like
Aaron. Well, she could be like almost like an Aaron Black then if she was going to be a ranged character, right? Because Aaron Black has moves with his rifle, his repeater.
He
his
does.
pistols. Yeah. I think he could be good.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it more now, but I'm not on board.
Okay. Well,
Josh is off the ship on this one.
All right. Well, my next one might get you back.
I
What you
hope
got?
it does. No, it's your turn.
Oh, all right.
Don't break the fucking clockwise counter.
All right. I think I'm going to go to another solid character before I go back into a joke character. I'm thinking Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man.
Which one is he?
He's
Is he Wesley Snipes? Or the
yeah,
other
he's
one?
Wesley Snipes.
I totally
Snipes.
support.
If we already have Blade, why don't we just have a costume?
Because they're completely separate characters.
They are, but Wesley Snipes can't be everywhere at once. Or can he?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
All at once.
Yeah. I think Simon Phoenix would be good because
I can show you that.
he embodies like a crime boss-esque individual. Like
He's chaos.
I can see him working with Kano. That's the thing. So like with Demolition Man, they get frozen in the future. What is it, like 25 fucking years?
Yeah, and then there's no
Yeah,
way the world would go that PC in 25 years.
And he goes and he goes to the underbelly, and after he gets unfrozen and kind of takes over the underbelly of society as the kingpin and like tries to start like reigning chaos. I think he'd be a good matchup with Kano in that end. And he could be like what are they called? Are they the Black Dragons or the Red Dragons?
Fuck. Why are you asking me this? I think that's the Black Dragon clan.
Yeah, I think I think the Black Dragon clan is the one that Kano's a part of.
Yeah, Movado is part of the Red, I think. Let me take a look.
And I really think Simon Phoenix would actually do really well in that aspect. I think he could be a mercenary. Yeah, I think it is the Black Dragon clan. Yeah, it's Kano.
Yep.
Kano's in that. I think it would be fantastic. Hell, we could have an arc where he basically takes over and he kills Kano and betrays him.
Nobody can kill Kano. Except the people that have already killed him.
Why is he? Because he's Australian?
He's Australian and he studied all your moves, baby. Banana. He throws bananas at people.
And takes a piss on screen.
Oh god, I love his fatality in 11, where he takes a drink, sticks a bottle in your neck, and then dances with you. he's loving it. He's fucking evil and he loves it.
He's a little bit of chaos. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Chaos characters are the best characters because chaos characters don't chaos, right? None of that made sense.
I was gonna say
that's the point of chaos. None of it makes sense.
I'm flabbergasted.
Good.
I'm a little confused by what you just said, but I support it.
All right, Josh, what you got next?
Riddick.
He's on my list too.
I mean, the fatalities, sweet spot, just to the left of the spine. That's where he goes in, eye shine, he fucks your eyes up.
Yeah, well, like you can see him. You can see him like busting out the lights, and all you see is like his eyes or something.
Yeah, his eyes shine, and then he steps into the stage or whatever.
Yeah, no, or like it could be like a completely dark fatality where essentially like all you see is his eyes, and you just hear slicing and like screaming sounds, and the lights turn back on, and the person just fucking falls apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Riddick would be. I mean, he's a convict serial killer.
Yeah.
He kills you with his teacup.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
a teacup kill.
Oh no, I thought it was a soup cup.
No, it's a teacup.
I'll kill you with my soup cup.
Yeah.
No, it's a teacup.
It is
it?
teacup? Yeah. And then he takes that little widget, and he just sets it down.
He sets down a key.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
Yes, I think Riddick would be a great addition to any fighting game
Well,
with murder.
He's a Furian.
Oh god, let's not go lore here.
They're warriors.
Let's just keep it to Pitch Black. No other...
Pitch Black. Listen, man, the Furian race was extinct. Stop it.
How are they extinct if he exists?
Because he escaped.
That makes no sense.
He's the last.
To be extinct, all of them have to be
They
gone.
were nearly extinct.
Exactly.
He's the last.
By the
Science.
Lord Marshal.
By the Lord Marshal.
They really didn't need to make any
The great
sequels.
holy undead.
They really didn't need to make sequels.
But he literally bought the franchise so he could keep making
I know,
sequels.
and I respect the shit out of him for it.
He's making another one.
The Diesel's still going, huh?
Yeah.
He was in the Arc trailer, Arc 2, I think.
Yes, he is.
So he just pops up here and there, and I don't know why.
Yeah, he's probably using the Fast and Furious movies to fund his
He funds his dreams.
Yeah, 100%.
He made his D&D character Riddick, and now he just funds his dreams with car movies.
What class would Riddick be?
Brawler Barbarian.
Yeah, he's a level
Really?
25 brawler barbarian.
But he's also into stealth, and he's not stupid like a barbarian.
Well, he could put stuff into that. Level 25
Yeah.
is a long time.
You can fucking multi-class, dog.
Fair enough. I don't know enough about D&D. I'm just a drunken acroakin. Drunken fist master.
Drunken Fistmaster.
I'm excusing myself from this conversation.
Alright, what you got next?
You're
Me?
next.
I'm next, Mad Max.
I thought about it.
I can see Mad Max. I can definitely see Mad Max being in it. Are you talking like classic version, or are we talking Tom Hardy version?
Both.
Which one do you
Combination.
prefer? That's my question to the group. I prefer crazy Mel Gibson.
I was going to say I prefer Mel Gibson.
But
I'd have to
Fury
rewatch.
Road...
I'd have to rewatch the movies to actually understand.
I can see them both from here.
Yeah.
Fair.
They're on my mini movie shelf.
I'd say, yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. What would be his epilogue, though?
He finds gas, the
Finds gas
gasoline,
and water.
Gasoline.
and then just fucks off.
He finds that the blood can be used as gasoline.
Yes. All right.
Australians, the most dangerous fighters.
All right. I have one, and I'm going back into a nice joke character that I also think would be hilarious. Betty or Master Payne from Kung Pao.
Well,
You tell me right now. Having one of his special moves be hitting a guy with a double paralyzer, while the X-ray shows like his bones breaking. Have another paralyzer, and like it hits his forearm, and it just goes into the X-ray vision, and it just shows like his arm is breaking, and he just hits him with another paralyzer, and then the guy starts to do like basically the Kung Pao swing, where he's just like flapping his arms at him.
And each hit deals damage to him.
Yeah.
I'll bite you.
I mean, I would pay upwards of $100 if that was in the game to get that in the game, like
Right.
immediately.
I feel like it would do very well.
I don't think it would do well because no one would know what it is.
It would cause a
niche thing.
Well, here's the thing: it would also cause people to look up what he is.
You'd
where he's
hope, and then they'd be like, "This is stupid," because millennials. But I love it, and I would buy it. Let's make a mod.
from. Plus, like his fatality can involve the evil council.
The evil counselor, French,
aliens, baby. I like them feisty. So what do you guys
You go that way, I'll go home. And then he has a tiny net move.
Oh yeah, so what do you... I like big butts of the kid not lie.
Oh God, that's his friendship.
Oh.
He just
It's
dances
the guy with the fucking jukebox and the beatbox. The
in the background.
I have a question. Do your parents just hate that movie?
No, why would they?
Because we watched it so many times.
We were young, dumb kids.
Okay.
Still are, technically.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But yeah, Betty's the next one. I think it's fucking fantastic. And if you don't know who the fuck I'm talking about, go watch Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
I think we've mentioned it in every podcast.
Go watch the movie.
I will continue to mention it. It is so stupid fun. So stupid fun. Alright, Josh, you're next.
Let's see. Turok.
That would be really fucking good. I like Turok, actually.
Man can kill dinosaurs with a knife.
Yeah.
Are we talking from like the most recent game?
I'm talking Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. John, like, Appleseed, I think? I can't remember the
John
main
Appleseed.
character's name, but it's John something with an apple. Joshua, actually. It's Joshua.
I was thinking like, because the best like for action version we've seen him was like the most recent Turok game, which came out like
2008.
something like that, and it was for like the Xbox 360 or something.
Yeah, but that was not a great game. Turok 2 was a great game.
I thought it was a good game. The ending was a little fucking
It was
fucky.
okay.
The ending was a little fucky because you had to kill a
knife
T-Rex.
fucking kills were.
The knife kills were cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, where you fucking just jam your combat knife into the skull of a Velociraptor.
But you got Native American heritage, you've got giant fuck-off knives, you got bows, you've got everything.
Right.
Yeah. You got rocket launchers.
Yeah.
And
you got dinosaurs.
And again, his enemy could be part of the Black Dragons. Like he could be a mercenary. You know what I mean?
I
He'd
just
fucking
think
sick.
that there would be a great team meeting to come up with a moveset, to come up with this, that, and the other.
Him and
And it'd be cool.
Nightwolf could become friends.
Well, that's racist,
It's
but
either
sure.
that or him and Rambo would become friends. They try
That's
to
true.
kill each other at first.
And then they start,
Bro,
bungee
now.
trapping and making tree death.
Yeah, and it's
traps.
like but then there's a montage where it's like, let me tell you about
My best friend, it's a warm-hearted person. No, stop singing.
Love you till the end.
Stop singing. That's copyright.
Again, I just say like that would be fantastic. You have them on a montage together where they're fucking just setting traps and like just like executing people. Some good old family fun. I like that. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Duh.
Duh.
Joe,
Lara Croft.
why are you picking all of these noodly armed women?
Listen, there's a lot of noodly armed women in this game.
I was gonna say Lara Croft would be badass.
I think she'd die immediately. She'd bug out in the stage and Scorpion would just be like, come on, come on, and snap her neck.
What if she did just like one of those back handsprings? Are we talking like
Springs.
Are we talking like Angelina Jolie?
No, we're talking PlayStation, the video games.
So she has the
fucking fighting T-Rexes with fucking pistols.
So her
and fucking,
boobs are pixelated and edgy. Too.
Yeah. very
Okay.
fucking
She just hugs
angular.
people to death
Yeah.
and it stabs them.
Yeah. She
Like,
fucking chokes people.
what is
out
Watch the
with her
pointy
thighs.
bits.
Oh god, what is it? Cold in here?
No, I'm from PS2 era.
She's doing like front flip, side flip, shooting in the air, fucking kicking people, fucking stealth moves. She's got it. She's got the thing. Lara Croft.
Alright, so how do you think she gets introduced in this series?
I think they're after like a
Treasure.
Netherrealmian treasure.
Let's search for treasure.
They're after an amulet, and she just happens to be
Shinnok's
there
amulet. There you go.
After it, treasure hunt.
Yeah,
Tomb
100%.
raiding.
They could be going for Shinnok's amulet, and then they run into like
Shinnok.
Shinnok.
they run into
Fuck, he's real.
they run into Scooby and the gang. Fucking
Even the
in
new
Blade
games,
Scooby gang.
I mean,
Yeah.
in the new game, she fights fucking like Onis and shit. So like, in fucking the Baba Yaga and like fucking
I don't remember the Baba Yaga.
the Baba Yaga was in the second one.
Oh.
It was DLC.
Oh, are we talking? Oh, we were talking. I thought you were talking about Mortal Kombat. I was like, where the fuck was the Baba Yaga?
No, it was in the newer Tomb Raiders. But like, yeah, survivalist as well. But she has a much diverse moveset. She can fucking stab people to death with
Right.
their knives. And her fucking
And she fought
uses-
dinosaurs.
And she fought dinosaurs.
So all right, she's in. She's in.
Alright, yeah. No longer noodly armed.
We can beef her up. I mean, they took Sonya's boobs away and put them into her arms. We can do the same with Lara Croft.
Alright, fair enough.
She's been hitting the gym.
Where are they?
Where are they?
Tell me where they went. Oh my god! Wow.
Jeremy.
Nice cans.
Back to Nukem.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Judge Dredd.
Good choice.
Did not think of that, but yeah, that would work.
I think the problem is people would try to compare him to like RoboCop, but he's just so much more brutal than RoboCop.
He is.
He has a gun that has like 15 different types of ammo in it.
Yep.
It has like flare rounds, like piercer rounds, like drill rounds, like fucking incendiary rounds, like, and he's just an absolutely brutal killing machine. And I'm not talking Sylvester Stallone, Judge Dredd.
We're talking Carl Urban.
I am
man.
the
They were talking Carl Urban,
Mr.
where his,
Frowny Face.
his frown, his
Acting with his mouth.
Yeah, his grimmest frown is the only emotion you need to read that entire movie. He looks like he perpetually is stubbing his toe the entire fucking movie.
I don't even know how he kept it up the whole
There's a
movie.
rock in my shoe. I'm a method actor.
Yeah, that's how he does it. He just keeps a rock in his fucking shoe the entire goddamn game.
No, he's a
And
real
his-
method actor. He went class.
And then what is it called? His friendship?
Friendship.
Yeah, his friendship scene would just be the girl where she's like a psychic or whatever. And they can go to like a trippy fucking execution.
There's no murder in friendship.
He's
Just
like-
friendships.
it just cuts to him being in court with Judge Dredd, and he's just like, "My defendant is not guilty." Yes! A pen explodes anyway.
Loitering on the sidewalk. A punishment of at least 5 years hard labor.
He just cut to him.
In the Judge Dredd universe, are you kidding? That's murder.
Yeah.
Standing around, punishment death. Wow.
Loitering. You better not be here when I get back.
How do you plead?
How do you plead?
Oh, yeah, I think he'd do well. Carl
How do you
killed it.
bleed? Yup.
Guess what?
Murder.
Oh,
You guys
shit.
made me want to watch like a lot of movies today.
Right? We're bringing up
You're
old
welcome.
memories.
Now, if we're making people want to do things, Yakuza, Kiryu,
Oh.
Yakuza, Majima.
The friendship is literally just,
Just the disco dancing.
Disco
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah, somehow they're like executing somebody.
The karaoke.
Dame.
Yeah, but they gotta. I want to see with their friendship. I want to see if they're gonna. How would they execute somebody?
They don't execute in a friendship. They don't. What they would do is sing karaoke together in that.
And then they just go, yay.
Yeah, it would be disco and karaoke.
But,
Just get real Japanese with
Yeah,
it.
Majima would probably get the karaoke. No, he would get the disco.
Kiryu is he just rips off his shirt and then just beats them to death with his fist as his finisher.
Yeah, there would have to be shirt ripping off.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Like, no, not just. It's. I don't. If I remember correctly from watching you play, it's not just shirt. It's a tucked in, long sleeve button up.
They're
with
wearing a
suit jacket.
full suit, and they just go. All the top clothing is gone, and they're built like a bus. It's like, oh shit.
That old, that old fat like CEO just turns out just absolutely
Oh yeah, he's,
fucking
fucking-
ripped ass.
he's more jacked than the 20-year-old main character.
Yeah, he's just absolutely
You're like,
fucking.
those
stacked.
were pecs the whole time.
Thought it was
Holy
fat.
shit.
Even the guys who are fat, there's one in the third guy. He gets on a wall and just rips like a piece out of it and beats you with it.
You're like,
He
oh.
takes the building and beats you up depth with it. Oh my fucking god, that's a good choice. I like that.
Both of those would be great. There's a lot you could do with fatalities. Majima alone,
Fucking-
even though they say these characters have never killed anybody, but You literally shoot people in the games. That's canon. That's not, oh, you found a gun. That's not canon.
No,
you
yeah.
shoot a helicopter out of the sky
Those
multiple
people
times.
were
Dead.
fine.
You push a guy off of a moving truck, like a semi-truck. He gets his head run over. He's dead. And you killed him.
No. But
He
the power
makes
of
it to the
friendship.
hospital.
Power
He's
of
totally
friendship.
The
fine.
power of friendship just brings it back.
You know, the sad part is, he is fine. He comes back and you have to throw him off a building.
It's just like wait, you just keep throwing them up higher and higher precipices. At one point, you just throw him off a plane.
Yeah, it's all because he's a Korean guy, and the Koreans are monsters in that series.
Oh my god.
Quite literally, they paint them as monsters.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Korean. Son of a bitch.
Yakuza 2 is absolutely
Just
amazing.
walks in a room.
I
Smell like
I'm a
bitch in here.
Korean.
I'm a Korean.
Alright, Joe, what do you got?
I got Chris Redfield. Boulder Puncher.
I didn't put him in because of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh,
I
he
have-
was in that shit.
That's not negating him. I'm just saying I didn't put in any Resident Evil characters because
Shame.
of that.
Shame.
But Mr. Boulder Puncher, Mr. Boulder Arms,
Mr. So Totally Not on Steroids.
Mr. Totally.
Hey, when you get your ass kicked by Wesker in an Antarctic base after he said he wants to sleep with your sister, you get roided up.
you go, I gotta start pumping. You're like, did you see him teleporting around as he punched me? I need to get better.
And then you still get beat up by him.
You still get kicked out of here.
Because Wesker's fucking super. No, Wesker's Neo.
Yeah,
He's
he
like-
basically becomes Neo.
Yeah.
I can see
we
the
had
bullets.
Wesker in the game too.
Well, that's
I'm gonna
once
do a
again
double.
Marvel vs. Capcom. He
I'm
was
gonna
in
do a
there.
double.
He'd be a difficult one just because he has like such high power though.
He'd have to be a boss,
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have.
like an unplayable boss.
Yeah. But then people would argue if he's in the game they want to play him.
hide forever.
Oh, okay.
I love how lame Wesker is, and that he's my favorite character. What?
Who is?
Wesker. He's just kind of
Oh,
lame
Also,
and
I
five
only
and
have
all
two
over.
characters
100%.
left on my list.
I've got a good amount left.
I've got like 10 left on my list.
Yeah.
You guys start cranking through yours. no
Jeremy,
more
you're up.
mine.
Alright, okay. Alright, okay. I've got a couple joke ones, but you know what I would like to see? I would like to see Hercule from Dragon Ball Z.
Of all the people you could have picked,
I gotta look up who that
technically,
is.
Mr. Satan.
Yeah,
That's who that
Hercule
is?
Satan.
Hercule Satan.
He-
He's the one that like is always just like, I'm the best at ever. He's basically Mr. Torg, but like,
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
yeah. He's basically every WWE fighter. But like, here's the thing: like against normal humans, he was the world champion martial artist. And then Saiyans came in with their hacks, and that's when he started to lose.
and he's like, oh. I
But he
can't-
only got more famous because people
But
kept
that's
thinking it was
not
him.
Yeah,
fair.
He
Mr.
basically-
Satan,
he-
you gotta stop the fucking alien. He's like, I will stop them with my muscles.
And yeah, he basically just keeps tripping upwards.
Yeah.
The entire show,
If
like,
you're
when
gonna
they-
fail, fall upwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they kill when they kill Majin Buu, finally with like the spirit bomb, I believe it was. The entire world thinks it's him doing it, and it's the funniest fucking thing because like the entire world is like, oh, if Hercule says it, if Mr. Satan says it.
He's all that is made.
So you hear a voice in your head that's telling you to raise your hand and give your life energy to a mysterious force.
Thank you,
and
Mr. Satan.
Yet his name is Mr. Satan or Mr. Satan, however you pronounce
No.
it.
How about no?
I'm talking to the god. Oh, what is he telling you to do? Kill people? Oh, that's Satan. Hey, Satan. Hello, boys.
Weird.
Fucking A, that's pretty funny.
Blood Rain.
I accept.
Going right back to vampires.
It's yes.
And we're talking the video games, not that movie by
Don't talk about
who did the movie? I can't
don't
remember. Uwe Boll, his great movies. I still gotta watch the Postal movie.
Oh, that's where that movie comes from.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
I'm unfamiliar.
You're unfamiliar with Blood Rain?
Yeah, no, I've seen the movie, unfortunately.
The movie's not good, but the video game
It's good.
I enjoyed the video games. First time I ever played them, I went through the first one on hard, and it was a big mistake. I beat it, but at the last part there was like a bridge, and it was just fucking brutal.
It's like
Highly recommend the games though, but Blood Rain I think will go well because she's got the fucking giant blades. She's thrown into the vampire motif,
Yeah.
she fits the
and with
style.
like Nitara being in there, which is just a vampire bat woman in Mortal Kombat. Vampires are open.
Vampires.
Scarlet, it's all
It's
open.
literally
Yeah.
a blood mage, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so vampires are totally open.
Good addition to the last game, Scarlet.
Scarlet was great. The Bug Lady was great
Like-
in 10. Devora.
Charlotte's just weirdly attractive.
Well, yeah, anyone with red hair is weirdly attractive. Alicia, stop listening for this part. Anyone with red hair is attractive and is immediately better than everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
and
100%.
the redheads are
Except Jeremy with his red mustache.
Yeah, fair.
Get rid of it.
Mine is sexy as hell. Don't you stop.
I'm gonna shave
They
that
have
thing in your
secret powers of illusion that pull you in. They're witches.
All right.
All redheads are witches. Joe.
Why are you going back to me?
'Cause-
Hey, we gotta rattle. We gotta rattle
fine.
some off. So
Then-
I'll go with one. Conan the Barbarian.
Fucking Conan. I want to see the lamentation
Jacked
of
ass,
the women.
jacked ass Arnold Schwarzenegger and his fucking just Conan peak with a giant big ass fuck off sword, murdering people. And that's just enough said. It doesn't need to be super complicated. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think Conan's a super complicated character.
The only thing I'd be worried about is that I don't think he's a super popular character.
You'd be surprised, man.
I probably would be, but when I think Conan the Barbarian, I don't see, droves of nerds that are unwashed running to it.
Still, I could see a niche. I could see it unlocking like a niche, and plus, I could see him having a pretty cool moveset because he's literally just Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a
Then
giant,
again,
jacked motherfucker.
RoboCop was in the newest one, and I
That's
wouldn't
fair.
say that. I mean, it has 3 movies, but I wouldn't say RoboCop is high.
That's a friend of mine
Yeah. I
from
recognize.
college.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has. I think it has possibilities. I think you could get away with it. I think it would work well. Josh,
Virgil
from Devil May Cry.
from Devil May Cry, which is technically he's in Marvel vs. Capcom as well.
Okay.
But I really like Virgil.
Well, I mean,
Isn't he kind of an
I think
edgelord?
those characters.
He's a huge edgelord. He has a katana and a cape
Oh,
practically.
okay. Doesn't, yeah, he uses like a katana like backhand.
The Yamato.
Yeah.
Only when he's doing certain moves.
Yeah.
But I support that. I've never actually played any of the games. I will say
They're
but
fun. They're fun
I've heard
hack
they're
and slashes.
and I need to.
Pretty cheesy. I need to play a bunch more too. I've only really played 3 in
I've
the
seen
reboot.
like scenes of them in the newer one where like Virgil is fighting like Dante and they're like fucking shooting each other, spinning in a circle, like fucking.
Oh yeah, it's completely bonkers, but I mean, I don't know enough to really dive too deep into it, but I think Virgil's just, he's an edgelord, but I kind of like him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dante would work too, who's also in Marvel vs. Capcom, but Dante's kind of a goober. He's a huge goober to me.
I have one for you guys. Man, bear, pig.
Get the fuck out of here.
So let's just take this into a new tangent. Let's just have a South Park fighting game.
I would support that.
Yeah, you get that one. You get Man Bear Pig. You get the kids. You get that one angel that loves to sniff markers.
Where'd my marker go?
Oh my god. Joe crashes marker.
That angel was amazing. You can go over here.
You just gotta hold on, kids. I gotta.
You're actually doing it though.
I know.
Stop doing drugs.
I know. I was good. So that is a bit of a joke character, but I do want to say I think I'd like to have maybe Pinhead in there.
Go with the slasher horror movie type things.
Yeah, but he's also he's a demon, so I can see him being from a corner, like an unexplored corner of the Nether realm, or from his actual dimension in the movies itself. And I could see a treasure hunter character, maybe Kano is unfortunate enough to unlock that box.
It would be Kano.
Yeah.
Kano ruins everything.
Yeah, it's what he
Kano
does.
is the chess piece
He's
that
the
puts
heel.
all the other pieces into the place.
Yeah. So I think Pinhead would work, especially with the demonic motif. I could see him having range attacks with the hook claws and shit. Yeah, I could see him working.
Oh, definitely.
I could see one of his fatalities.
I can see him being very much like an Ermac character.
Yeah, you'd have to you'd almost want him floating almost.
That's the thing, is I could see his one of his fatalities being opening the box and having somebody be pulled in by the
Oh,
hooks.
it's just horrible sex violence for it.
Exactly, and then just chunked him into pieces and then toss him back out like a blender.
Yeah. That's what it's all. But they don't want to kill. They want to show you.
Besides Kano probably deserves that fate.
Kano, nobody deserves that fate.
Kano might enjoy that fate.
No, nobody actually deserves that fate.
Well, that's how you become a Pinhead-like character. Is you end up enjoying it.
I don't know. Kano might enjoy that. It might deserve that fate.
He just literally the finale is just him walking out of the darkness, Pinhead, and then Kano walks out with pins all over his head.
He's like another Xenobite. I think they're called Xenobites, right?
Xenobites, yeah.
Xenobites, yeah. So Kano comes out as a new version of a Xenobite. Maybe every character has a version of themselves that becomes a Xenobite. That'd be fucking dark.
It would be very dark.
Yeah, but I think it would work.
Fucking, they just do. I can't think of it. Never mind. Skip him.
Cenobite.
Is it Cenobites?
Yeah, I just looked it up because I was like, what the fuck are they again? Cenobites.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the movies.
Yeah, I don't even really like those movies.
But you might get some ire for that. I think the first two were very, very good.
They're not bad, but once Pinhead goes to space, it's all bets are off.
Kind of like when Jason went to space.
Yes, but that was great because that's where the sleeping bag comes from. The sleeping bag kill.
Why don't you
where he's like they set up like a virtual world for him real quick to distract him, and there's just two campers in there that go into their sleeping bags, and he picks them up and just smacks them against a tree. He's just in his own virtual world having a ball.
Also, I almost put Jason X on my list, and I didn't, so I support Jason X because of the corkscrew kill.
But Jason's in Mortal Kombat.
I know, but the Jason X corkscrew kill is a needed... It should have been in there. It's so good.
Hey, Tom, where the hell's the corkscrew?
I don't know, bud. Come back later.
Jeremy, I have no idea what we're talking about.
I haven't seen Jason X in a while.
No, this is the fourth one, I think.
Oh.
With the little kid, what's his name?
I own them all now.
Yeah.
I'll watch them.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah,
I'll have to catch up on those.
Fantastic, horrible movies. They're not great, but they kill Kevin Bacon, so there's your degree of Kevin Bacon for today.
We're always 3 degrees away from Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's something that probably only I can talk on. Dagoth from Morrowind.
I'm going to,
Everyone's going to look away, shaming.
Alright, guys, this is officially the end of the podcast.
We're almost there.
We're going to cut this. We're about to go down a lore hole. Nobody wants to listen to this.
We're not going down a lore hole. I'm just saying I really like the character and I'd love to see him somewhere else.
Come, Nerevar. Click, click.
Unlocking doors. Jeremy, who's your next character?
Most of the characters I have now are joke characters left over, but I think, what would be good was maybe somebody from The Boys. And I was narrowing it down. I was thinking Homelander could be something like that, but then I think he's just too...
The Black Canary?
Black Noir.
Black Noir.
I can see Black Noir.
I support Black Noir.
Yeah, I can see Black Noir, or even Queen Maeve. Queen Maeve is almost like she's basically...
She's Superwoman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's almost a spin-off of Wonder Woman, but she's darker than Wonder Woman is. She's an alcoholic, and she kind of they go into more in depth with her character and who she is, as well as the fact that multiple times throughout the show, she goes to Huey and she's like, I could break you in half without using my hands.
And then I would be like, yes, please, 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 please.
And then at
break
one point, Homelander literally goes, yeah, she could bend a steel pipe without using her hands either. Bruh.
Yes, please, please.
What?
Oh my god.
Harder, mommy.
Oh god, a Tommy mommy. Oh lord. So I
know from our YouTube channel we like Dommy Mommies.
Oh,
yes.
Big fish.
We gotta
mommy.
get back to that.
Yes, we do.
Big fish mommy wants the galaxy. I'm gonna give it to her.
Oh, we need to watch that.
Seth is amazing. Shout out to Seth Tazintak. I can't fucking...
Yes,
yeah, oh my god, his Endless Space, I think it is. It's Endless Space.
That's Endless Space.
Yeah, holy
so
fuck, it's so funny.
Where are we dropping, boys?
A gas giant? How are we going to do that?
Very carefully.
And everyone will become me.
Alright, Joe, what do you got next?
My next one is just a generic Halo Spartan.
They were in Dead or Alive 4.
Were they really?
Yeah, there was a Spartan in
What
there.
does that have to do with Mortal Kombat?
I'm just saying they're in other fighting games.
I mean, there's parts of it that would work and parts of it that wouldn't.
Which Spartan variant?
Generic.
Generic.
No,
if I had to pick one, I'd pick
Spartan 2.
Jerome.
No. We're not talking about individual
Yeah,
Spartans.
fuck off, nerd.
There's different generations of Spartans.
Spartan 2. You want Spartan 2?
You want Spartan 2. Spartan 2s are the best Spartans. Hands down.
Master Chief is a Spartan 2. The fact that I learned this literally this week at work while I was watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, so
You got really bold.
Spartan
I only
2s
work at
are-
work if my boss is listening.
Spartan 2s are bigger, faster, stronger, raised from birth, and they have a neural link with their suits of armor, the Mjolnir armor, with an AI that makes the reactions even quicker than they would normally be.
And they were stolen children.
Yes.
Everything he just said made me hard.
Yeah. Master Chief at the age of 6 killed 2 Marines.
And all I'm going to say, though, is the later Spartans were just orphans. Who wants an orphan Spartan?
Yeah, we want to take them. We want them taken away from their parents. We want the emotional scarring.
They have to be really sad,
Yeah.
not just regular orphans.
It helps with the chemicals that they inject them with, right? Yeah, something like that.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
No, it really helps the scientists just get off.
Yeah. Okay. Science of sadness. Adios mio. All right.
Jumping forward again. It.
Ooh, I've read a few things about this. I think they could be good. I think they can do a twist off because when we're adding characters, I'm thinking of like how they could add like a twist off like a campaign to it, right? Like a storyline. I can see that.
Pennywise, like new Pennywise.
If you ask me anything, what the fuck's his name? I'm drawing a blank.
Curry.
Tim Curry. If you ask me if I want Tim Curry in anything, the answer is yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Spice.
Yeah.
So anything with Tim Curry, yes. I don't care how good Skarsgård was. Tim Curry. Wah! 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 He fucking kills it as Pennywise.
So here's the thing though. Here's the thing though is like Pennywise can't leave Derry, Maine.
Okay. That's
He's going
fine.
to Derry.
Unless you take the spider monster that he is, which is fucking lame, and move him somewhere else.
But
We're gonna take the spider monster.
But here's the thing. He's
And move him to
actually the
Netherrealm.
Deadlights. That's the thing.
Wait. What if he somehow is part of the Netherrealm?
And where does the giant space turtle come in this?
So Turin is in the Macroverse, which
Jeremy,
is...
shut up! Shut up! No, I was kidding. Don't talk about the space turtle.
It's like a tick, man. It's like a tick. Can't stop it.
Where did space turtles come in? Well, you see.
When I break it down scientifically.
There are no fucking space turtles. Unless we take a turtle and shoot it in space, which I'm totally down for.
Oh my god, it'd be terrible. What
Teenage Mutant Space Turtles!
What if it lives and it swims through space?
Exactly. This is the hope. It's very low chance, but we're hoping here. We're just throwing science at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Just getting my vibe on.
Joe, what do you got next?
Why do you keep asking me, man? I got one character left.
All right, we'll go a little. Jeremy, what do you got next?
I have 2 Joe characters left. One is Schnitzel from Chowder.
I have no idea what this is.
Rada, rada, rada. He only talks like that.
I have no idea what this is.
He literally just goes rada, 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 rada. But he's also known to be incredibly, superhumanly strong. Like, he holds the world record for carrying the heaviest single object in the world, like 10 feet, over his head.
I'm sure he
This man
is.
is yoked.
I'm sure he is. I know nothing about this.
Yeah, but he's a Joe character, but I think it'd be hilarious. Alright.
Chucky. They made Yoda work in Soul Calibur 4. They can make Chucky work.
I am full bore ready for this. I feel like his hitbox would be fucked.
Or just have him be Brad Dorff. I don't care.
Here's the problem. Here's the thing. Is like I feel like a character would just walk up and kick him. He's a doll.
Yes, but he
He's
also
got the density of a doll. He's got the makeup of a doll. You can kick him like a football, and he's gonna fucking R2-D2 scream across the room.
He just bounces off the
Yeah.
frame.
He bounces and comes
off
back.
the edge of the screen, and it's like,
Yeah, you're gonna have to get crazy with this character, but I
you're
want
gonna
to
be
see
a
it.
fucking spaz.
Now here's the real
And
question.
you need Brad Dorff's
Does
voice.
Chucky have prep time?
Is he gonna load the guns, the paintball guns, with real ammo again?
Yeah, no, he's gonna set traps, but I don't know. I'd have a problem with Chucky just because
Chucky's
I
gonna
feel
befriend Rambo as well.
I just feel like
He's
you could
like,
straight
hey,
up kick
yeah.
Chucky in the fucking teeth.
Yeah, it's a horrible idea, but I'd love to see it.
It wouldn't really work very well, probably in a video game sense, but I fucking love the idea of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep rattling off because I've got the most. Mandy, Nick Cage's character. Just that character.
Fucking giant fucking
Just
axe.
giant fucking battle axe. He's got his crossbow.
He's on LSD.
He's on yeah, that's his opening. He just comes out and sniffs cocaine off a glass.
And then he walks up and like he basically just takes like it's him sitting in his intro. It's him sitting in his room and he's got his wife in the other room and he just takes a little LSD. And just like his face fucking melts and it goes into him being in the Mortal Kombat universe and that's how he
He
gets
just
there.
walks in and they're like, "Why are you here? You took my wife!
You ripped my shirt. You ripped my favorite shirt. Yeah, not you killed my wife. You ripped my shirt, motherfucker. That's why you died.
Oh my god. Nick Cage is Pete.
And then in the end, he just opens a cabinet and pulls out vodka and starts drinking it.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that scene where him in the bathroom where it's like a 1 minute scene where he's chugging vodka and just going,
Yeah, like he's opening his throat with his hand. That is Nick Cage's best fucking performance.
Oh
I don't
my
care
God.
what you say. Nick Cage killed that movie.
and the smile that he does at the end.
He's happy.
Yeah, the covered in gore, like fucking smile. Jesus Christ.
Great fucking movie. Weird movie.
Watch it.
Watch it now.
It's weirder than Five Nights at Freddy, but it's also better.
By a billion miles.
Yeah, man, what is it? It's like something's Playland is what it bought. So Five Nights at Freddy was a game.
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, Willy's Wonderland was kind of based off Five Nights at Freddy.
And it was awful.
It was pretty bad.
You have Nick Cage, and you don't have him say any lines.
It's actually kind of funny, though.
It's funny, but it's not a great movie.
They should have utilized him better, in my opinion, but that's just me.
I've got about 6 more, so I'm going to keep rattling. And these are mostly jokes at this point. Jigsaw. Cancer patient. What are your thoughts?
Just comes in on a little.
He comes out on a little bicycle, ting, 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 ting. And then he gets off, and it's like, does he have prep time?
The solution is kick.
The actual Jigsaw, not the doll.
Again, he's an old cancer patient.
Yes,
kick.
but
He's just got his fucking oxygen. And he's just like,
all you need to do is kick the oxygen far enough away from him.
oh no, oh no.
I just crawling towards him.
We're horrible people.
Scorpion's just like, this is what
This is too easy.
He just cuts. They breaks the fourth wall. And he goes, "Are you guys serious
Are
right
you
now?
fucking joking?
Beating up this old
Any
man."
cancer patients to fight? I mean, I'm down. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna totally
I'm gonna do it,
I
but
just want to make sure we're okay here. I'm not gonna have a PR issue.
We're good with this. We're good. We're gonna go forward with this.
Sub-Zero's on the internet. Scorpion is beating up cancer patients. We need to cancel him.
What else you got?
Hannibal Lecter.
I can see him from a serial killer.
I'm
standpoint.
talking. What's his name? Madsen.
Yeah,
Madsen.
I can see him as a serial killer standpoint. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I mean, nice Chianti.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would be an actual non-joke. He could do pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Again,
I mean,
yeah, prep time.
He doesn't need it. He's just going to eat you with Chianti.
All right.
I mean, that's the ending scene. He's just eating you at a table.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
You sir.
Popeye.
Bruh.
Spinach.
And I'm done.
All right. The last ones are any Gears of War characters.
I'm okay with
Throw in a ROM.
Throw in a ROM.
Serve the queen.
Yeah, but other than that,
When's the last time you heard the wind say hostiles?
if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, a lot.
Fucking my last character is John Wick.
He needs guns.
He does.
He's not a fighter to me. He needs guns.
I would accept if he had a pencil in his hand.
All right, except if he had a pencil. Yeah, if he comes in with a pencil, sure.
Yeah, with a fucking
pencil. No.
Jeremy, you're last.
I've already rattled off.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're done with our current lists. Maybe we'll do this again in about 14 years.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with
when
the
we
next-
get contacted by Ed Boon and he goes, "I like your ideas, Ken."
Yeah,
Make
you guys
a
have
couple
good
more
ideas.
there,
yeah,
Pilgrim.
you know what? Honestly, gonna give you guys a shot. We're gonna put you on the dev team, alright?
What's a computer, Mr. Boone?
I don't know how to.
Listen, I don't know what a computer is either, but
Oh, we made it work.
we made it work, and you will too. Don't you worry.
Okay, Kronk.
All right.
I think with that being said, I think we're gonna end this podcast.
So what are you guys doing with your week?
I'm gonna work my ass off at work and maybe just see some movies this week called Prey.
Jeremy.
I'm gonna work pretty much every day this upcoming week, and then I'm gonna hit the gym every single day, relax a little bit when I can, you know, maybe get outside, get some vitamin D since I'm pale as fuck.
Well, that's because you have the red hair. You need to stay, alabaster white.
Sir, you're as pale as I am.
Whoa, do you see my arm?
Yeah, your one arm.
Yeah, it's pretty white.
Yeah, you're almost blinding me with that high thigh you got showing right now.
Here's a little extra.
Oh, I saw
Take it
ankle.
right to the tank.
I saw ankle.
Ooh. The Mormon community will be shocked.
Oh my God, he should
When
have.
Ezekiel sees Mary Beth showing some ankle. Heavy breathing. Jebediah.
Jebediah, get the sheet.
Wow. Get the sheet.
Alright, what about you, good sir?
Nothing. I got nothing planned. I'm going to work, obviously, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Rogue because I got bored. Get all the collectibles. See that little bar go up a point of a percentage and have that dopamine hit. Humans are fucking bullshit,
You
man.
have a problem.
Yeah, huge problem. It's like, ooh, another collectible.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of
I hate
candy.
those games, but you know what? I have to have the most achievements,
I
so
know.
Joe loses.
Another reason, this brings me back. we did an ooh piece of candy, which is James Wood from Family Guy, right?
Yes.
James Woods. Okay, so here's another reason why second is one of the greatest. Because James Woods plays the priest in the beginning scene when they're exorcising the demon. And he walks in and he walks in and she just like fucking spins her head and he goes, fuck this.
Fuck this.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I think
Mom, we get out of there? See you later, Mrs. Harris. Oh my god. Well, with that being said,
See you later, Mrs. Harris.
See you later, Mrs. Harris.
I am Stache Daddy. This is Shifty Joe
And the juice.
and the Juice, and we are signing off for today. Thank you for listening. Leave us some comments on any suggestions that you have for Mortal Kombat characters or any suggestions for categories and things you'd like us to talk about in our general nonsensical way. And have a great week and stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.